Welcome back to the second part of our deep dive into the fascinating and often controversial world of dark psychology. If you thought the first part was eye-opening, get ready, because today we're going even deeper. In this video, we'll uncover the hidden tactics used in sales, marketing, and advertising to subtly influence and control consumer behavior. We'll explore how emotional manipulation in sales can make you say yes when you mean no. We'll reveal the psychological tricks that exploit your vulnerabilities, making you more susceptible to persuasion. And that's just the beginning. Stay with us until the end as we peel back the layers of these powerful techniques and show you how to recognize and defend against them. This is not just about understanding the dark side of psychology. It's about empowering yourself with knowledge. So, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and let's dive into the shadowy world of dark psychology in sales, marketing, and advertising. Emotional manipulation in sales. Now let's talk about one of the most powerful and potentially dangerous tactics in the world of dark psychology: emotional manipulation in sales. Emotions are a fundamental part of our decision-making process, and savvy salespeople know how to tap into them to drive purchases. But when this tactic is taken too far, it crosses the line into manipulation. Manipulators use emotional appeals to bypass your rational thinking and trigger impulsive actions. By playing on your feelings, they can influence you to make decisions that might not be in your best interest. Here are some common ways emotional manipulation is used in sales. Fear-mongering. The first technique we need to be aware of is fear-mongering in sales. This tactic involves exaggerating risks or problems to create a sense of urgency and desperation, making you feel like you have to act immediately to avoid a negative outcome. Real-life example. Think about the last time you saw an ad for home security systems. Often, these ads will highlight extreme scenarios like break-ins or home invasions to make you feel unsafe. They might say things like, "Did you know a burglary happens every 15 seconds in the US? Don't wait until it's too late." This kind of messaging taps into your fear of danger, pushing you to buy their product immediately to protect your home and loved ones. Another example is in real estate. A realtor might say, "This is the last house in the neighborhood at this price. If you don't make an offer today, you'll lose out, and prices are skyrocketing every day." This fear of missing out on a good deal or ending up without a home pressures you into making a hasty decision. Understanding the tactic. Fear-mongering works because it plays on our natural instinct to avoid harm and protect ourselves. By presenting a problem in a highly exaggerated way, manipulators make the threat feel immediate and severe. This sense of urgency can cloud our judgment, leading us to make quick decisions based on fear rather than careful consideration. To protect yourself from this tactic, always take a step back and assess the real risk. Do some research to find out if the threat is as serious as it's being portrayed. Remember, a legitimate product should stand on its own merits without needing to scare you into buying it. Guilt tripping. One common emotional manipulation technique is guilt tripping. This involves exaggerating risks or problems to create a sense of urgency and desperation. Imagine a salesperson for a home security system. They might say, "Do you really want to leave your family unprotected? Crime rates are going up, and without our system, you could be putting your loved ones at risk." This statement creates a sense of guilt and fear, pressuring you into buying their product to avoid feeling irresponsible. Another example is in charitable donations. A fundraiser might say, "Without your help, countless children will go hungry tonight. Can you live with yourself knowing you could have made a difference?" This approach makes you feel guilty for not contributing, pushing you to donate out of a sense of obligation rather than genuine desire. Guilt tripping works by exploiting your emotions, making you feel responsible for negative outcomes. The salesperson exaggerates the risks or problems, creating a sense of urgency and desperation. You're led to believe that by not taking action, whether it's buying a product or making a donation, you're directly causing harm or neglecting your duties. By recognizing this tactic, you can take a step back and evaluate the situation more rationally. Ask yourself if the risk is truly as severe as presented, or if the salesperson is amplifying it to manipulate your emotions. This way, you can make more informed and less emotionally driven decisions. Love bombing. Now, let's delve into a tactic called love bombing in sales, where excessive praise, attention, and affection are used to build a false sense of trust and obligation. Imagine you walk into a car dealership looking for a new car. The salesperson immediately showers you with compliments about your taste and style, praises your decision-making skills, and assures you that you're making the best choice. They might even offer you freebies or extra perks just to seal the deal. This overwhelming display of positivity and attention can make you feel special and valued, but it's often a tactic to cloud your judgment and push you towards a purchase. Similarly, think about online shopping. Have you ever browsed through products and received messages like, "You have great taste, this item was made for you," or "Our best customers love this product"? These messages are designed to make you feel appreciated and important, nudging you towards buying more than you planned. Love bombing works by creating an emotional connection and a sense of reciprocity. When someone showers you with positivity and attention, you naturally feel inclined to respond positively in return. This tactic exploits our need for validation and can lead us to make decisions based on emotions rather than logic. Exploiting vulnerabilities in sales. In this section, we're going to uncover how salespeople and marketers exploit specific vulnerabilities to take advantage of consumers. Whether it's preying on your emotions, insecurities, or situational weaknesses, these tactics can be incredibly effective in manipulating your buying decisions. Have you ever felt pressured into buying something because it seemed like the solution to a personal problem, or found yourself swayed by a heartfelt story or emotionally charged advertisement? These are just a few ways your vulnerabilities can be targeted to influence your behavior. So let's dive into the darker side of sales and marketing and learn how to safeguard our vulnerabilities from those who seek to exploit them. Preying on the elderly. This involves manipulating older adults who may have diminished cognitive abilities or be socially isolated. Let's look at two real-life examples to understand how this works. Example 1. The fake sweepstakes scam. Imagine an elderly person receives a phone call saying they've won a huge prize in a sweepstakes they don't remember entering. The scammer asks for personal information and a small processing fee to claim the prize. Excited and trusting, the elderly person complies, only to later realize they've been scammed out of money and their personal information has been stolen. Example 2. The high-pressure sales call. An older adult receives a call from a salesperson offering a limited-time investment opportunity that promises high returns. The caller uses high-pressure tactics, insisting that the offer is only available for a short time and that acting now is crucial. Feeling overwhelmed and wanting to make a quick decision, the elderly person invests their savings, only to find out later that the investment was a fraud. Breaking down the tactic. Targeting vulnerabilities. Scammers and unethical salespeople target older adults because they may have diminished cognitive abilities, making them more susceptible to manipulation. They also may be socially isolated, which means they might not have someone to discuss the situation with or get a second opinion. Building false trust. These manipulators often use friendly and persuasive communication to build a sense of trust. They might pretend to be from a legitimate organization or use flattery to make the elderly person feel special. Creating urgency. By creating a sense of urgency or scarcity, such as a limited-time offer or a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, they push the elderly person to make quick decisions without thoroughly considering the consequences. Emotional manipulation. They exploit emotions like excitement, fear, or the desire to be seen as smart and savvy. By playing on these emotions, they make the person more likely to comply with their demands. Targeting the financially vulnerable. In today's marketplace, some marketers prey on those struggling financially. They might promote high-interest loans, promising quick cash, but trapping borrowers in cycles of debt. Another tactic involves get-rich-quick schemes, offering easy money with minimal effort, which often leave participants worse off financially. These tactics exploit vulnerabilities by offering immediate solutions to financial problems. They create urgency and promise relief from financial stress, making their offers seem irresistible. However, behind these promises lie hidden costs and risks that can lead to long-term financial hardship. To break it down, marketers leverage the desperation of those in financial need. By presenting quick fixes and easy gains, they bypass rational decision-making and tap into emotional response, like hope and fear. Understanding this tactic helps you recognize when financial offers are too good to be true, empowering you to make sound financial decisions based on long-term stability rather than short-term gains. Exploiting the desperate sales and marketing tactics often target vulnerable individuals by offering miracle cures or easy money opportunities. For instance, in financial sectors, high-interest loans are pushed onto people struggling with debt, promising quick relief, but trapping them in deeper financial trouble. Similarly, in health and wellness, unregulated supplements are marketed as cure-alls for serious medical conditions, giving false hope to desperate patients. These tactics work by preying on the urgent needs and emotional vulnerabilities of their targets. They create a sense of immediate relief or miraculous solutions, exploiting the desperation of those facing difficult situations. By understanding the tactic, you can recognize when offers seem too good to be true. Always research before committing to any financial or health-related decision, and be wary of promises that promise quick fixes without realistic outcomes. Remember, genuine solutions often require careful consideration and professional advice. Understanding and protecting yourself. As we wrap up, it's crucial to remember that while these dark psychology techniques can be powerful in influencing decisions, they often come at a cost, both to consumers and to ethical business practices. Remember, just because something works doesn't mean it's right. Businesses should aim for transparency and honesty, building relationships based on trust rather than manipulation. For consumers, staying informed and aware of these tactics is key. By understanding the psychological triggers used against you, you can safeguard yourself against deceptive practices. Always prioritize your own well-being and make decisions based on thorough research and critical thinking. Don't let urgency or emotional appeals cloud your judgment. Trustworthy businesses value your long-term satisfaction over short-term gains. Thank you for watching. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more content on navigating the complexities of modern influence. Stay tuned, stay informed, and stay empowered. Until next time.